NATO warplanes have once again been in action in the skies over Libya. On Friday, it was confirmed a formation of tornado jets fired precision-guided missiles against what has been called a large headquarters bunker in Sirte. Since NATO took command of airstrikes on March the 31st, they have conducted over 20,200 sorties, while off the coast of the North African country, 16 ships under NATO command are enforcing an arms embargo. As Libya enters a period of transition, what will the alliance's role be? Admiral Giampaolo Di Palla is the chairman of NATO's military committee. Euronews' Margrit Sforza has been looking to the future with the Admiral, and she began by asking him about the whereabouts of Gaddafi. Is he in Tripoli or in Sirte? We don't know. The National Transition Council have made assumptions, and it perhaps knows most about Gaddafi's movements as to where he is. There's talk about Sirte. He could also still be in Tripoli or in the south of the country. The British Defence Minister Liam Fox has said NATO is involved in some way in the search for Gaddafi. Can you confirm this? I don't think I should comment on the statement to which you're referring. It's not NATO's job to hunt people. That is not our job. We try to get information from the air, and we are aiming to create a framework of information on the situation in Libya. Is an intervention on the ground by NATO forces possible? If so, under what conditions? I don't think there are any conditions. It's up to the National Transition Council, who will be the legitimate Libyan authority post-Gaddafi, and the UN to define what kind of assistance will be necessary. NATO has committed its willingness to a role, not of guidance, but of support. We don't see, or more exactly, we exclude the possibility of ground troops under NATO command, even in the post-Gaddafi period. And I don't think the UN's plans include this option. There are lots of weapons in Libya. According to estimates from the US Defense Department, there could be as many as 20,000 surface-to-air missiles. That number has been questioned by experts. However, it does give us a picture of the huge amounts of weapons in Libya. What can you do to secure the country? It will be up to the legitimate government of the country and the people of Libya to guarantee security in post-Gaddafi Libya. At the moment, the actions of the National Transition Council are giving us hope in their capacity to manage the security. It will be up to them to ask for support. I underline and emphasize that NATO, and not only NATO, has already worked in other countries to secure areas where there have been dangerous weapons. We have the expertise. If requested, we can deliver that expertise. Can we make a comparison with Iraq? We've already seen some mass executions, and there is the risk of a conflict between tribes. The international community and the NTC have learned the lessons from Iraq. I believe that the NTC will be able and want to open an inclusive process. We're all parts of Libyan society, including those who up to now have been supporting Gaddafi, could have a role. Do you think the rebels have declared victory too soon? I don't think they've already declared victory. They are convinced, as we are, that the momentum is irreversible, that there is no future for Gaddafi and for those who are still supporting him. However, everybody, including the National Transition Council, say that it is not over. Only when there is no danger for the population and no conflict, then the post-Gaddafi era can begin.
Potrà iniziare il dopo Gaddafi.